Hi guys, today I'm going to cover the 12 dimensions of your life. And like I said, that the same way you act at work, it's not the same way you act at your house, and the same way you act with the person that you are in love with is not the same way you act with other people. There's 12 personalities that you have in different areas of your life. And I'm going to cover them here in your natal chart. Now, taking example again, the same natal chart that I was using in the other two videos, layer 1, layer 2. I'm going to use it here in layer 3 so you won't get confused and you could stay familiar with the chart. Now this person has Leo in her first house, meaning that the way she sees herself is like a lion. She's a very extra bold person because she has Mars in this sector, meaning it makes her extra bolder than what she actually is. Okay? She likes to be bossy and she likes to shine. You know, that's how she sees herself. And the whole chart is predicated upon describing this one particular house. Okay? Her second house is ruled by Virgo, meaning that her possessions are very clean. Okay? Her house is very clean. She's very picky. She's titty. She likes to, if she sees something in the floor, like a little spot, she has to clean it immediately because she will freak out. As we know that Virgos are very hypochondriac and they're very clean people. So Virgo rules her second house, and this is how she acts this second dimension in her life. Now Libra's in her third house of communication and transportation, meaning that the way she comes across when she communicates is that she's fair. Okay, if she sees something unfair, she won't hesitate to correct it. Okay, nobody will get away with any injustice with her. The minute they try to be unfair with her, she will address it and say, hey, but what about me? What did I do? You know, look what I did to deserve this. Okay. Now, the way she acts in her fourth dimension is very conserved. She needs a lot of privacy because Scorpio is actually in her fourth house. Okay. And she doesn't like anybody getting involved in her personal life, especially with family, especially with her mother. She doesn't want nobody to know about her mother because look, her mother, Neptune, is actually here. So she actually reserves this as part of her life. She gets very defensive when people try to, invade her privacy. Now she has Sagittarius in her fifth house, meaning that she needs to have fun, Her modality of having fun in her downtime is laughing, going on adventures, animals, because Sagittarius rules animals, so she's an animal lover. She likes freedom. She likes to do things that, make her laugh, and Sagittarian-like activities. That is what she likes. And her romance style would be that she needs somebody that is very fun, somebody outgoing, okay, that takes her out on an adventure. That's her type of, that would be her ideal romantic scene. Now, she has Capricorn in her sixth house of routine and health, meaning that she's very good at administering. She likes to be the boss of her routine. She's very organized. And I explained earlier in the other videos that her North Node is pointing to Cancer, meaning it wants her to be passive because her South Node is in Capricorn. It's something she has to leave behind, and she has to learn how to be a little bit more down key instead of being more in control. Okay, she's got to learn how to let go and let life take her a little bit and go with the flow. She has Aquarius in her seventh house of relationships, meaning that her relationships tend to be odd, and she doesn't like people limiting her freedom because the minute that she feels like a relationship is limiting her freedom, she will immediately let that person go. Okay? And you could see that, that's how Aquarians are. They need their freedom. Okay? And that's how she is in relationships. Now she has Pisces in her eighth house of intimacy, of other people, of sharing debt and credit, meaning that she acts with other people very compassionate in comparison to these other houses. And, people start to wonder, how come she's so compassionate with other people, yet with us she's not? And And maybe the sign that she least gets along with is Pisces, okay, because it's in the 8th house. And the 8th house is a very troubling house sometimes, you know. Now, Aries is in her 9th house of travel and higher knowledge, meaning that she needs to be at a certain place first. She needs to explore the place first. She wants to be first at doing things when it comes to traveling. She wants to be first. She wants to get first class. She wants to be, she wants to be the first to tell the story of where she went. And Jupiter and Venus is there, so it actually amplifies this effect. Now, Taurus is in her 10th house of career and reputation, meaning that the face she puts out there is that she could be reliable. Okay, she could be counted on. And that's what Taurus is. Taurus is very reliable. She's known to getting the job done. Okay, that's her reputation. Now, Gemini is in her 11th house of society and social events, meaning that she has to do multiple things. She loves to mingle. She loves to gossip. She likes to, have multiple associates, in society. She likes to be where the excitement is at, because Gemini, it's a very exciting sign. And she needs to have that sort of a verbal communication in society, That's when she goes out. In her downtime, which is in Cancer, 12 houses in Cancer, when she has her downtime, when she really wants to, at the end of the day, she wants to go home, just watch TV, okay, maybe take a nap, and then recharge so she could start off in the first house again. But her downtime is very passive. It's it's one of those watery houses. Plus, it has a watery constellation on it, so it makes it double water. And it just makes her very lethargic, in her downtime. Some people in their downtime would do research. Maybe they have an Aquarian house there, and that's but no, she's more of a reflective kind of person in her downtime. Now, this kind of reading, which is the house reading, should actually be the first layer. But that's fine, because you could always do them, whatever order you want. But preferably, I would probably do this as a first layer, because, you're just talking about each house first, and then you could start talking about a placement in the house, and it'll be easier to peel, the onion. And then you start out talking about the aspects, in my opinion. But, but everybody does the readings the way they want to. But I think that's actually the easiest way.